Hello everyone, it is I, the man of abnormally large gothic arched windows. And today we're back for a different kind of video. Well, I say we're back, I don't really ever do these videos, so we are here. It's been 2 years since I did the last one of these, because I'm doing a Q&A today. And in the last Q&As I did, I was in a completely different setting. For those of you who don't know, I've moved house now. Everything's changed drastically, so there's a lot of new stuff, I've changed as a person, my music's changed, my clothing's changed, so I thought, why not, let's do a Q&A. So yeah, okay, so the first question we have from River: are there any songs / collabs you regret doing? I guess there's songs that I regret doing just because, like, the way I am now, I've changed a lot, and my lyricism and artistry has changed a lot, so they don't represent me now. So like a lot of my older songs I don't regret doing, I guess, but I regret putting it out there, Like, I guess all of it was part of an evolution towards where I am today. And some people like to see that growth from like an artist's very first song to their most recent. Any collabs I regret doing? I do regret doing as many collabs as I did, just because it like watered down my featured section. And there's like a couple people that I don't really want to associate myself too much with anymore, so I guess there's that. Would you like to open a clothing museum? I don't want to open a clothing museum, no, but I do want to do a pop-up shop, which isn't really a museum or anything, but it's just an idea I've always wanted to do for my clothing brand and meet the kind of people that wear it and stuff, and I can do like exclusive t-shirts and exclusive drops. It'd be so cool, man. I can make like a whole themed shop around it all. It'd be sick. Sonny has 2 questions here. Has anyone ever said you look like Star-Lord a bit? Yes. For those of you who have followed me for years now will know that I used to get that every day. Every time I uploaded anything, the comment section would be filled with it, because I used to wear a mask as well, so that really didn't help the case. What was my first tattoo? It was the one that's underneath this one. I covered it up with that tattoo, but it was the kanji for the word night. Got another double blaster here from Virium. Ever plan on having an archive page for all those archive posts? A lot of you know me from the dexndre era. I still have all of those posts in my archives. Like, they weren't deleted. I just like essentially privated them, and I put it up on my story, and a lot of people were like, yo, what the hell, like, I remember this. I don't know if I'll do an archive page just because there's so many, and like, I don't know. But the thing is, if you really want to find those old fits, you can just Google dexndre or like put it into Pinterest or something, and there's loads of them up on there from where people have reposted it. Question 2, what was your typical headspace like for maintaining that style? I just kind of dress for myself. Like, I'm not bothered about what anyone thinks. Like, obviously it's nice when people like what I'm wearing or whatever, but like if there's ever negatives, it doesn't bother me. If there's positives, it's nice, but like, it doesn't dictate what I wear, like, I'll just wear it because I want to. Like, for example, I bought a cloak recently, and I'm about to just go fucking food shopping in this cloak. It's like, it's crazy. I can't wait for it to arrive. Like, I just, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just literally wear stuff because I want to. I like looking that way, and explain the evolve. I think everyone just evolves. It's just a natural thing. Like, people who have stuck around since 2020 have probably seen me go from tech wear to what I am now. It's just, everyone evolves. Everyone grows out of things, grows into things. It's just, that's just how it is. Love the changes you're going through, but are you ever going to go back to music like Faceplant or Tenebru? I love Tenebru. It's one of my favorite songs. Shout out Kiro. I actually have it tattooed on the back of my neck. I'm probably never going to go back to music like that. A lot of people ask me this about having my old dark shadow rap music kind of style back, but I'm not going to do it. Because like, when I released the Dread Inside of the Fog album, that was like the epitome of like as dark and as evil as I could get with like the sound, that was like my final send off, like as dark as possible, tell some sort of like weird dark story, super like cold, eerie beats. And I feel like that was just like my goodbye shadow rap, because actually after that I moved on to a completely different genre. And that being said, like, I still have more old music than I do new music, so like, there's plenty for people to listen to. I guess there just isn't anything new, so you just gotta consider yourself an OG. Loy Pip asks, are you Pumpkin Hill? I don't think so, but a ghost's pumpkin soup. Pumpkin Hill asks, what's the best Sonic Adventure 2 level? Pumpkin Hill. Danny T asks, and Fletcher asks the same kind of question. What's your current favorite pair of shoes that you own, and what's the next pair I'm looking at? Now, hopefully there's a video cut in here, but these Demonias with like, they're my favorite at the moment. They've got like armor all up like the calves. They look sick. They look sick when I pair them with my actual armor. I did an Insta post recently with it. I love them so much, man. They're so cool. Bruh. I'd go to like fucking duel someone with them on. But they're not very comfortable because they have such a big platform. So I'm like 7 foot when I'm wearing them. Is there a new pair I'm looking at? I want to get another pair of New Rocks, but ones that don't have like these giant metal buckles on the top of them, because I literally always fuck up my car every time I get into it and I'm wearing them. Ivory Despair asks, when are you going to learn how to produce, and am I a despair corer? Yes, I am a despair corer, and when will I learn how to produce? Some people know that I do produce, people just don't know it's under different names, so I don't really outwardly say that I produce, but you know, I'm working on it. So for those who are in the know, let me know. Do you like my producing? You've made bread videos. Do I have a sourdough starter? Will you have a sourdough starter? When will you have a sourdough starter? I did make sourdough once or twice, I think it was. But I used up all the starter and I didn't realize that I'm supposed to keep it. Even if I am to keep it, I'm not very good at keeping things alive. So I'd forget to feed it or whatever. But the thing is, when I make bread and things, it's very much like on a whim. It'll be like a random Thursday and I'll be like, yo, I just want some warm bread right now. And I'll go make it. It's not like a regular occurrence to like kind of keep that stuff. Flower Boy asks, how many hours do you have on Skyrim, and is it more than my Overwatch hours? Now, I know that you've got bare Overwatch hours. My Skyrim hours are spanned across years, across different platforms. So on PS3, I want to say at least I got 200, 300 hours. So I'm going to say 250. Then on PS4, probably another 100, 150, because I didn't really play PS4 too much. PC, across both the versions, I'd probably say about 300. And on my Switch, it's another 200. I want to say all in all, probably close to like 800 to 1,000 hours on Skyrim, I want to say. Oh, it's the best game ever, man. Percy Bones asks, how many swords have I got? So there's one there behind me. That's the only one I actually have right now. So yeah, just the one. But eventually I want that wall to be filled with like loads of armory stuff. Like I want to get a shield, get a helmet. I want to get like daggers and stuff. Oh, I'd be so sick. I want more swords, don't get me wrong. So just for now, just the one. Josh asks, what games have I got for the Switch 2? So right now, if it's actually Switch 2 games, I only have Sonic X Shadow Generations. But I literally completed it yesterday and then I've sold it. But there's loads that I want to get. Like I want to get the Pokemon game. I want to get the the Animal Crossing Pokemon game. I want to get Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed Shadow, the Elden Ring remaster when it comes out. Obviously, they're definitely going to release the Skyrim Switch 2 edition, so I will be spending money on that, and that will be my 9th time buying Skyrim. To you, what makes Cathedral Core? To me, it's just like kind of a feeling that I get about something. Like my music that I put out, I think, could I hear this? Like if I perform live in a cathedral, would this kind of match the vibes? And that's kind of what I go for. Same with like my fits and stuff. Everyone knows that like I take pictures outside churches and cathedrals and stuff like that. But then it's also just something I want to call my own, you know? Like I want to push it as like, you go to dexndre for Cathedral Core, you know? Like my own take on music in general. How was the dexndre era, and do I miss doing it? It was a goated era. Many cringy times, many cool times, and I'm grateful for it. But it got to the point where it became like a job, you know. Started it just because I loved like going out taking pictures in mad outfits and stuff. I was lucky enough to get to a point where like brands were sending me like so much stuff. Like there was one point I was having a package every day for like weeks just from different companies. Like on my rail behind me there, you can just see some clothes that I left over, but a lot of the old techwear clothes I have in storage now. It got to the point where like I had to go take a picture of an outfit rather than like I wanted to. So I kind of just like, I lost the fun for it, you know. But I do miss it a bit. One, because I was way younger. I was like 5 years younger. I think it was like 5 years ago when it started. And it was fun like having like such a core like fan base around it, like interacting with everyone. Like I remember during lockdown I had like a mad Discord. There was just people in there all the time. It was a good time, man. So comment if you remember the dexndre era. How many tattoos have I got now? And please restock the Rope Heavyweight hoodie. The Rope Heavyweight hoodie is a hoodie that I released on my brand, Night. Sadly, it won't be restocked, but I might do a V2. I don't know if it'll feature ropes yet because it was really expensive to get those done. And how many tattoos do I have? I would probably say around 20 now. If people want a tattoo tour, maybe I'll do it. But yeah, around 20. Sam asks, have I ever performed at a festival? Now, I don't know why you asked me it on this account, you silly man. But for those of you who don't know, Sam is my DJ Saha. You might see him at shows that I do. He's usually DJing for me. But yes, I did perform at a festival. So Sam won a DJ set at a festival called Gemfest earlier this year. And he really likes my like UKG tracks. I've only released one, but I have like unreleased ones. And he was like, yo, do you want to come, like perform them during my set? So I was like, yeah, why not? So yeah, I performed at a festival, I guess I can say. But I bet literally 0 of you saw it because the festival was not like my normal audience, but it was still vibes, man. Favorite Sonic character, Pumpkin Hill. What are my future plans in my personal/artistic life? My personal life, like a big goal. God, it's a really big goal, man. Like, I really want to buy an old church, like not like New Saints Church down the road, like a cool one, like a cool goth one, and live in it, like do it up, make it all like kind of modern inside and stuff, but keep the features like the big arched windows and things like that. That's my like big goal. I'd love to do that. But in my artistic kind of life, I just want to push Cathedral Core more, make it bigger. Like, as I said earlier to a question, like I had such a core fan base once upon a time, and I want to regain that fan base because I lost it because I stopped doing all the clothing stuff. And I want to rebuild it around Cathedral Core. And I feel like it's kind of working. Like, people come up to me at shows and they're like, oh yeah, like Cathedral Core, da, da, da. But like, I want to make it way bigger, man. Like, But yeah, just keep pushing this kind of new style of music and just be known for Cathedral, Skyrim, and music that only I can make, Why did you and D0 stop making music? You really made crazy songs. Me and D0 like chat from time to time. Like, it just became a thing where, because I kind of grew out of the shadow rap kind of stuff. Like, it became a lot harder to make music with the people I used to collab with. Like, I used to collab with Arrays a lot and stuff like that, and Kiro as well. But like, because I stopped doing that and I moved into drum and bass kind of stuff, it became a lot harder for it to work. And then obviously with the new style as well, it's even more difficult. So it just became a thing of like, I just moved on to different things, and it doesn't work as well as it used to. But the songs will be there forever, so just like enjoy them, knowing that like at the time it was just legendary. So that was all the questions. Thanks everyone for asking me stuff. It was actually pretty interesting this time. Sorry if I didn't answer your question, but I didn't want this video to be a million hours long. I don't really know how to end out a video, so I'm just gonna say, go cop my clothes. I'm wearing a t-shirt right now, so if you like this, go to night.site. It'll be in the description. And go listen to Cathedral Core. So yeah, cathedrals.